What's going on, guys? It's Cindycraft here, also known as Gacha Ashley Minecraft, and today we're reading Falling in Love with Slenderman. You might already know this, and shout out to the creator, he or she is. And let's get started. Remember, I want to do this part by part. Hold on a sec. There you go. Hold on. Okay, I'll pause and be right back. And record. We're back, and here we go. Parish Village, England, 1734. The city burned. Everything was a blur of orange and red. The shadows were researching and dangerous. Nothing could be seen over the impossible glow of burning homes. The scent of searing flesh filled the horrified night air. Screams rang through the barely living eardrums and followed them to death. The sight was truly pleasant to the man who started the fire, and he chuckled dully to himself as he watched the I can't understand this. The hysteria unfold below him. He found the terrifying faces of his victims joyous. He could hear them calling for one another, could hear them breathing, and life slowly trickling away from their loved ones. Tricking him. A wicked grin spread across from his face. He crossed his arm over his chest, and his eyes lit with the excitement of the kill. He had never seen such a lovely sight, had never caused such destruction. It was his first time doing so, but certainly not his last. An elderly woman gathered up the ruffles of her long skirt and tried to flee the scene, but he would not allow that. In one swift, following movement, he was in front of the woman, taking up his true form. Long limbs burst from his torso, like a spider. His legs extended so that he would tower 20 feet above the fair woman. His face became white and nondescript. The shocking woman looked up at him with fearful eyes. No one else had ever seen such a sight as him before, or at least never lived to tell about it. Stories of him had gone on for years and years, yet nobody had proof. He had a fairy tale to most. He was just a fairy tale to most, but he was certainly real, and he was certainly going to make sure he left his mark on this disabling town. Please, don't hurt me, the old woman pleaded. He could see her hair was gray from many fine wrinkles, and many fine wrinkles folded her face. Once he would have taken pity on this woman, he would have let her go freely in his memory. But no, he would not do that. His mercy had left him 100 years ago. He simply stared deep into the woman's black, beady eyes. He knew that this would do to her. Slowly, his own thoughts filled with ooze into her brain. His thoughts filled with pain and agony. They would be too much for a simple human woman. Her mouth gaped open, trying to release the petrifying scream that he had caused. Her eyes slowly and painfully dull as her life was taken. Her death had not been pleasant, just like all his other victims. Some said he only took the lives of children, but that was just a storytelling. Of course, he did kill small children, but he had no limits. He would kill whatever he felt, wanted, or needed to. He would just take the life of countless people in this city, men, women, and child. But this is what he does, because he is the Slender Man. That'll be all for now, guys. I'll see you in part 2. Bye!